the start of the third quarter. It looks like they're going to get it about the 15 misdirection. He's actually going to lose quite a bit of yardage, but going to go a lot of east to west, so it looks like maybe they're going to place him at the 9, possibly. Actually, it looks like they're going to place it at the 10, so at the near hash, it looks like it's going to be number 16 once again for the Wildcats. So it looks like 16 again. Going to go 3-step drop. He's going to go towards the far side of the field. He's going to get past Ducos, but then Ducos is going to hit him the second time around. So only about 16 seconds have elapsed then in the second half. And we're going to see, looks like, trying to see where they're positioning the ball here. Okay, it was holding on the offense. That's why they're going to bring it back 5 yards or half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be at the 5. So that's going to bring repeat of the first down. So instead of 1st and 10, it will be now 1st and 15. 16 seconds to go. Or actually 16, correct that. 16 seconds have elapsed in the second quarter. In the third quarter, we have the Wildcats moving right to left, whereas the Atascocita Eagles are moving opposite direction, left to right. So it looks like Baker, the third, gonna hit on a slant out of the shotgun formation to 1, and that is going to be Cedric Howard, the 5'7", 150-pound senior wide receiver. So what we've seen so far for the Wildcats is, besides that prevent defense that Atascocita was using at the end of the second quarter, pretty much very much a run-dominated offensive attack here for the Wildcats. Okay, ball looks like it's about the 8-yard line. So it looks like Glass, the third, out of trip set on the near side of the field. It's like one of the edge rushers is trying to time the blitz right. So it looks like about pretty much about 3/4 of the defense on the Atascocita Eagles. Pretty much all over that one. So about a minute and a half have elapsed so far in this third quarter. It is the Atascocita Eagles on top, 23-0 over the Humble Wildcats. So kind of looking overall, like we said, we're kind of looking forward to Westbrook taking on North Shore at Galena Park ISD. That's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. scheduled kickoff. The very next Friday, they're actually going to take on the Wildcats at this very stadium. So, Humble, I'm sure, not really looking forward to that encounter. Ooh. So it looks like Atascocita, about 2 or 3 defenders kind of brought the heat there, and it looks like it was number 21. That's Gregory Verdine, the 5'9", 160-pound DB, kind of leading the attack. So 4th and 19 at literally just outside the end zone. So it looks like just past the goal line. Let's see, maybe about the half-yard line. So the punter has to be very much aware of the back part of his legs, as he does not want to accidentally step out, which would incite a safety. So under 9 minutes. So delay of game, kind of the running joke or punchline there is half the distance to the goal when it's already pretty much at the half-yard line already. So literally like the nose of the football almost touching the end zone. So punter, gonna do exactly what he was trying not to do, and that is gonna incite a safety. So it looks like he bobbled it, and once again, number 21 for Atascocita, kind of bringing that speed and athleticism. So the Wildcats, who were probably excited at the beginning of the game, thinking that to the second half that they were going to get that first kickoff for the second half, and instead they are now not exactly too happy. So 25-0. So if you're just looking at half to half, 23 points were scored by Atascocita in that first half, and now 2 points so far have been scored for Atascocita. So usually you see on a safety, they are not going to kick at exactly the 40. So we're going to see exactly where they're going to place the ball for this kickoff. 8:36 to go. Yeah, so instead of their own 40 that they're kicking from, they're actually going to kick from their own 20. So bringing it back 20 yards back. So they're going to kick it from their own 20. Fairly decent kick overall, all things considered. Feeling about that 32 by number 6. Number 6 already crossing midfield. And going to get in between the 45 and 40 yard line towards the near hash. So only about 3.5 minutes have elapsed so far in this third quarter. And Atascocita have already scored 2 points. Like we said earlier, so a week from tomorrow, North Shore will go to this very field and take on the Wildcats. Going to be most likely a very high-scoring affair. And on top of that, moving forward, that next week they're looking forward to Atascocita versus North Shore. So that is exactly 2 weeks from tonight. So that is a showdown that everyone's excited for. And then the last week overall, Kingwood will take on North Shore at Galena Park ISD. So North Shore has 2 home games left on their schedule tomorrow evening, as well as 2 weeks from then. And then they have the game at Turner. Actually, 2 games at Turner. So they have 2 games in a row at Turner. So they're going to go the next 4 weeks. They're going to go first and last week, and then the second and third game will be away. So it looks like it's holding overall is the penalty. And we're going to see where they're going to place the ball here. So going back to the scoreboard, okay, we'll go back here. So Brown gonna go. He's gonna roll out. Gonna go, and he's gonna look like he's gonna hit 15 in stride. 15. No one was within the vicinity of that touchdown strike. So great job there. Seeing that Zion Brown will hit his number 1 intended receiver. That is Daryl Gill, number 15. So we've seen Zion Brown this evening kind of be a little bit hit or miss for the most part. So it looked like he definitely favors number 15 as a wideout, as he's kind of targeted him a little more. But a great job there between Brown and Gill. So Brown looked like he's going to call his own number, but he's actually going to get hit just short of the end zone. So that looks like that's going to be it. So they are now pouring on the points here. So score is now 31-0 in favor of the Atascocita Eagles here tonight at Turner Stadium in Humble, Texas. Like I said, just outside relatively close proximity to Bush International Airport. So some scores. We have Memorial beating up on Cypress Ridge 35-7. Cypress Springs in a dogfight with Lingham Creek. Lingham Creek on the other side of the score 19-7. So Lingham Creek with the advantage. And we have Bel Air and Westbury, that is 0. So probably someone hasn't started to score that one yet. Lamar all over Sam Houston. I score 56-0. So Atascocita, nice, decent kickoff there, and is going to be fielded and brought to about the 25-yard line. So clock is going to be now at the 7:26 mark. We have Katie Taylor leading Maid Creek by a score of 35-3, and then Tompkins leading Morton Ranch by a score of 28-0. South Houston leading Pasadena Rayburn by a score of 41-22 at the moment. So not too many 6A games here tonight on a Thursday evening. So 7:26 to go. And the quarterback now is under the shotgun formation, and that is going to be, we're bringing Braz back in the ball game. So we saw him first offensive drive overall, and that's one of the few times we've seen them under center. So generally speaking, they've been out of the shotgun, whether it's Barajas or the other quarterback by the name of Baker. Okay, in motion towards the near side of the field, kind of RPO. Barajas going to call his own number. Not a whole lot of yardage to go. Most likely we'll get back to the intended line of scrimmage. So the clock continues to run, just over 6 minutes to go. So about halfway through this third quarter. So it looks like Bra is still back in the ball game. Shotgun formation. Going to roll out towards the strong side. Going to try to hit 3 in stride. 3 misses it, and there is a penalty marker on the field. So we'll have to see what that's about. Another score. So Cy-Fair High School leading at Northbrook by a score of 43-0. So middle of the hash here, 25-yard line. So Barajas and company, shotgun formation. Barajas, ooh. Ball is on the ground, and it looks like it's going to be picked up by, I believe, yeah, that is Ducos, the linebacker. So quite the accomplished linebacker. We called his name a lot in the Katy Atascocita game earlier in the season. So great job there by Jaden Ducos. So he's 5'10", 205-pounder. That's the middle linebacker. Okay, so Brown, short side of the field, about the 21. You got to hand the ball off to 6 going towards the far side. Not a whole lot of running room there for Atascocita. So that's going to be Torrey Blaylock, the 5'10", 183-pound sophomore. All right, so Brown going to roll towards the far side of the field. A little bit of contact there between 14 and 2. And that's going to look like maybe some incidental contact. So not a penalty marker on the field there. Okay, so just outside the 10, maybe about the 11. So Gill in motion, and Brown gonna trick everyone as he hits number 3, and number 3 runs in untouched. That's gonna be Justin Montgomery, the 5'8", 200-pound running back, the junior. So great job there. Brown kind of getting the defense to overcommit towards the strong side. He and then instead elects to go towards the weak side. So great job there for Brown as well as the offensive coordinator in drawing up that play. So looks like Atascocita kind of goes back and forth with deciding whether they want to do the 2-point conversion or the 1-point conversion. So at this point it's 37-0. So game pretty much out of reach at this juncture in the ball game. So kick is going to be up and good. That's making it 38-0 in favor of Atascocita. So 5:01 to go in this third quarter. Okay, so Ibrahim gonna kick the ball off. So high, booming, high end over end, filled at about the 11 by the Wildcats, and the number 9 looking like he tried to use some blockers to his advantage. Finally goes out of bounds between the 35 and 40 yard line. So it looks like they got Baker the third back in the ball game, and he is going to take one step back to try to throw, then call his own number. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to be met by Jaden Dukos, the middle linebacker for the Atascocita Eagles. So looking back at 6A, so Galena Park is still number 1 in the polls. 2 is Westlake, 3 is Duncanville, 3 is South Lake Carroll, then 5 is Katy, and Denton Guyer 6, and Atascocita 7. So that's a very loaded top 7 in 6A. So Baker the third going to try to hit his intended receiver, doing a great job there is 9. 9's the one who did the pick 6, that 100 or 102 yard pick 6 that he had in the first half. So great job there covering the wide receiver for Javante Himes. Okay, shotgun formation. Looks like a little bit of a blitz package set up for Atascocita. I don't know if he saw it, but he instead is able to get out of it. So great job there for Baker as he moves the chains. So that could have been a lot worse than it was, as Atascocita brought in about 3 or 4 players on the blitz. Under 4 minutes to go, 38-0 is the score. We're going to see if the Wildcats can try to put some points on this scoreboard. A little RPO, going to hand the ball off, and he's going to kind of, Dukos does a great job of being able to stifle him. Ooh, and there is a flag thrown on the play, and it looks like Atascocita defenders kind of applauding that decision. So that could be a possible personal foul on the Wildcats. So we're going to see what they're going to choose here. So that's going to be on number 13 on the offense. So personal foul. I'm trying to see if 13 is in the game or if they took him out. Looks like they might have taken him out of the game. So we got the quarterback. That is going to be Baker the third out of the shotgun formation. Trips flying to the far side of the field. So Baker has ran most of the plays, and that's exactly what he's going to try to do here as well. And a host of Atascocita defenders led by Mr. 6'3", 375-pounder that Samu got in there, along with a host of others. So under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. So ball is going to be at the 35. So the Wildcats at their own 35-yard line. So Baker kind of yelling out plays, trying to yell out whatever he can get. So you can tell that he's definitely a little bit frustrated overall. So shotgun formation, twins flank to the far side and onto the near side. So Baker going to go for one of those rare passes, and he actually is almost going to get picked off by number 7. That's going to be D'Angelo Hayes, the 5'9", 180-pound senior. This is going to be bring up a 4th and long / 4th and 24 situation. So 2:25 to go. Clock is stopped at the moment. So they're at their own 35-yard line. So definitely going to punt the ball. This guy also does the kickoff duties. That is number 75 for the Wildcats. So booming punt, kind of a wobbler duck type of situation, and 4 gets it. So, but 4 pretty much gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So not a whole lot to go there, but Atascocita trying to see if they can add to this already insurmountable lead. So ball is at the 38-yard line, so Atascocita kind of breaking the huddle. They're going to see what kind of play they have. 2:17 to go, so plenty of time to get another touchdown. So Atascocita, amazingly enough, has used 2 of their timeouts already in the second half. They have 1 remaining, whereas the Wildcats have all 3. So great job there, Brown, being able to hit, I believe. Actually, that's not Gale. That is number 13. That'd be Mike Johnson. We haven't called his name thus far this evening. So shotgun formation for Brown. 2 wide receivers going to do a reverse, and then going for a touchdown throw or potential touchdown throw to 14, who, like I said, has been a little bit silent thus far, and that was Claude Slaughter. So going almost back to back, but doing a little bit of trickery. So kind of cool to see Atascocita. You usually don't see them. Our team in general, if they're up 38 points, trying out some new plays, but sometimes that's not a bad time to start. Maybe they're trying things out to get ready for other games moving forward. So ball is at the, let's say, 44-yard line. So Brown by himself, shotgun formation, going to hit Slaughter. Slaughter going to get past midfield and approach the 45-yard line. So just past Atascocita, we got Cibolo Still, Allen, as well as Arlington, Martin, and DeSoto, kind of rounding out the top 11 of 6A. And the ball off Brown is to 6, and that is going to be Torrey Blaylock. So Blaylock getting a little bit of daylight to run, and he is going to get ever so close to that down marker. So second and about 3. 54 seconds, clock continues to go. This could be one of the few plays left in this third quarter. So Brown trying to look at the offensive coordinator to see what they can call now. Under 40 seconds to go, so Brown kind of surveying the scene. He's going to hit a wide open receiver. That is Gill, and that is his number 1 receiver that he's pretty much targeted most of the evening. So great job there. So Brown pretty much looks to the near side, and that kind of gets the defense to overcommit towards that side. Then Brown literally just kind of looks over, sees 15, throws it over the top for a nice little touchdown strike. So it looks like they're gonna okay, I guess they're gonna start trying to get the extra point rather than the 2-point conversion. So 44-0 is the score. They are trying to make it 45-0 with 28 seconds to go. So Ibrahim kicking the ball up, and it is good. So that makes it 45-0 in favor of the Atascocita Eagles. So only 28 seconds left. So most likely only possibly one, maybe two plays for the Wildcats to kind of end out the third quarter and go into the fourth and final quarter. So with 45-0 as the score, the Atascocita Eagles, Ibrahim and company, gonna try to see if they can pin the Wildcats back deep in their own territory. So pretty good kick. It's fielded about the 1 by the Wildcats. That is 4. 4 trying to make something out of nothing, and instead he's going to get to about the 16-yard line. So with 19 seconds to go in this third quarter, we're going to see what kind of play selection Humble is going to choose, as well as what quarterback they're going to go with. I would probably say about 90% of the time they went with Baker, number 16, with only about 10% of the time going with Braz overall. So it looks like, yeah, so Baker's back in, and he is going to go out of that shotgun set. Twins flank to the far side, kind of a narrow Twins flanked on the near side of the field. So Baker actually going to go for a potential pass, and he did feel some pressure. It looks like he was able to get rid of it this time. So 11 seconds to go. This could most likely be the last play of the third quarter. And that looks like that is going to be the end of the third quarter. So with Atascocita Eagles leading by a score of 45-0, that'd be it for this broadcast. I encourage everyone to follow me, like, and subscribe on YouTube, and I'll be back tomorrow night for Westbrook versus North Shore. Thank you so much.